Hello everyone, this is your captain speaking and welcome to Brickadia. This game has really done something special. I have never felt this way about a game since Minecraft came out in 2010. And before that, Garry's mod. And the fact that I remember that game coming out when it first came out in 2005 firmly lets you know how old I am. This game, kind of a mixture of Garry's mod, sort of Minecraft, but not really. Obviously a Lego building game. It's not getting enough attention. More people need to know about this, so I'm gonna make a video. I don't know what we're gonna do. I think I want to build a log cabin, but first we just want to noodle around a little bit. Okay, we're gonna create a new world, just a blank plate. Here we are on our flat plane. We're gonna build everything from here. First, we're gonna make a lake. So we're gonna go into the world. No, we're gonna go into the edit game, edit water. Put that at like, yeah, 40. Done. Okay, now we're swimming. In this game, you can't just edit the terrain. You actually have to build the entire surface. So we go into this. This is actually a little tall. Let's not do that. Hold on. Let's do an 8x16 instead. It's a little short, but we're gonna make it tall. So I'm gonna lift this up about that high, not too much higher than the water level. So we're gonna take this tool, we're gonna copy, and we're gonna paste. But first, we gotta line it up. This is the hardest part. Okay, right there. Then we hold down C, and now it's locked into this frame rate, or framework, which will allow you to make blocks like this. But not only that, you can also drag like that. Essentially, it's Minecraft, but a billion times better. Once you get this square, I think that's a square, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now it's a square. Then you can go back to the same tool. So we got that whole thing selected in the selection box. We go Control C and then Control V, and then we got to recreate the framework again. So this is the hard part. Actually, you can go to this mode, zoom in, and bring it together perfectly. Like that. I think that's right. Nope, we're missing one right there. Hit C. Yep. And then we're snapped into this even bigger framework. And this is when things get stupidly huge. I don't know how big we need this to be. I just wanted to have a lake, okay? I just wanted a lake for my cabin. And to do that, you have to actually have the land built. So here we are. We're gonna fall onto the... My microphone is vibrating from my washing machine. And now it looks like we just have land again, but we don't. We actually have... Somewhere on it. Here it is. The lake. The lake. Lake Michigan. Lake cabin. No description needed. 12,000 blocks. That's how many blocks we have already. Look at the cloud shadow right here. Look at that. That is insane. This is using Unreal Engine 5. I've got it in DX11 so it won't crash. That means Lumen's not activated. But even without Lumen, the lighting is just beautiful. So we don't even see the ocean once we land on the ground. It's like it doesn't exist. We're like in the salt flats right now. Because we just made white. We just made a white floor. We can actually change that. Let's make it a dirt brown. This one. Oh, I see what's going to happen. Okay. This is going to take a while. Hold on. I should have thought about this before I built the entire thing. Actually, it should be grass. Oh, this is going to take years. And just remember, each one of these blocks is like a football field. So that's how big we've got this. It's probably at least a mile by a mile, at least. I'm not going to do this entire field. That was a huge waste of time. I'm sure there's a quicker way to do this, but I don't know how. Let's change the lighting a little bit. Now, this is one of those cool things where you can... time of day. There it is. Day length, 30 minutes. We're not actually going to turn the time of day on yet, but you can. And you can choose how long you want it to be. So if you want it to be 24 hours long, like in real life, you can do that. You can set the sun angle, the sun scale, how big the sun's going to be in the sky. We're not going to deal with that unless we do some sci-fi red giant sun planets. So if you want to make it rain, so first of all, to make it realistic, you want to mostly have the clouds covering the sky. Then you take rain and you just slowly bring that up. And the more intense you go, thunder. I just wanted to show you that we don't actually have to do that. Rain, no, cloud coverage, like some clouds. No rain, no thunder. Very little wind. You can actually build vehicles. It's not just like Minecraft. You can actually build things like moving doors, Actually, it is like Minecraft with the redstone. But imagine redstone like 5.0, because this gets really detailed here. We're just gonna build a car. I'm not building anything extravagant. I want to show you this right quick. Take yourself some blocks. Let's make it hot rod red. Metallic. Just slight, like halfway metallic, not blinding you metallic. So we're gonna raise it up a little bit right here just for the seat area. And then we're going to add the engine, not a red engine. Whoops, that was incorrect. Arrows facing forward. Let's make that metallic silver. Like that. Then you take these are called wheel joints. Make sure they're facing down. Oh, wait, I've already forgot. I've already forgot something very important. You gotta take the entire thing, not the bottom, not the entire. We're gonna make this entire football-sized field a part of this car, and we do not want to do that. You can make vehicles that big, like a whole entire city on wheels. I've seen that. That's fascinating. But for now, we're just going to select all that and hit U, and that's going to turn it all into a physical object, which then we can pick up like this. And just like in Garry's mod, you can lock it into place, and that's when you start building the wheels. Let's do this one, and this one. And then you take the wheel. There's many different types of wheels, but this one's like the basic one. And then, I think, at this point you can unlock it. There we go. And it's got suspension and everything already. Seats! Mechanics, seat. Seat's gonna be plastic and gray. And it's this one. Make sure that's facing the same way as well. Put it close to the front. Let's put it all the way to the front. We'll put two of them just like that right next to each other. We'll make a back seat. Plenty of leg room. Connector, here we go. So connect this to the front. Yep. And then connect all the wheel joints, if I can find it, to this one. Okay, so now that this one seat is connected to the engine's not on. What happened? What did I do wrong? It's facing the right direction. It's connected to all the wheels. Oh, I don't know how I did that. It's a British car. Take that off. No, take it off. Ah, okay. Take this one. I don't know how that happened. I don't remember touching that seat over there, but apparently it did. Okay, and we have a car. I mean, what else would you want in a video game? The fact that you can build a car. Well, we're gonna park our car and we're gonna build our cabin. Let's just freeze that in place so it doesn't move. Take the hammer. We're gonna delete some of these. We're gonna make a lake. We want to make a little lake right here. So obviously it's going to be a very square lake, but we'll do some finagling to make it look a little nicer. Okay, and there's our lake. Just to make it less super blocky. It's not going to look great. It's going to take a lot of work. Until they come out with that terrain editing tool set they're working on, it's just going to have to be janky like this. That's a big beach for a lake. Hold on. That's more realistic. Until the prefab system comes up and starts working in the gallery of this game, you gotta kind of make everything yourself. So, and it's still very early access. It only came out like 2 weeks ago. So you have to build everything yourself, including trees. So we're gonna take this 2x2 round here. We're gonna, yep, that's good size for a large spruce pine. Let's make it the color correct. Let's get us a nice ugly brown. Actually, let's do a less realistic brown. You know what? Let's not do it segmented. So if you don't want it segmented, try the octagon. How's the octagon look? It's not segmented. Let's do the octagon. I don't like the segments. Bring this all the way up. How high do you think a spruce tree should be? That high? 40 segments high. This is a very tall... These are going to be very tall trees. Whoops. Yep, I mean, but that's realistic, right? We want to make it as realistic as possible. The question is, what blocks do we want to use to represent the leaves? See, you could use the prefab pine tree here, but that's the one they made, and it's just like a, I'll show you. It's that. That's it. So we're not gonna use that, that's way too small. Okay, we're gonna use ramps. Let's do the basic. I don't know what we're doing. Oh, this isn't gonna look good. I'm slightly worried about this. There are people that are way better than I at doing this sort of stuff. And there is the top of our tree. It kind of looks like ass, but I guess it's an aspen. It's okay, this is not the main part of the tree anyway. Make the second layer even bigger. Something stupid like that. This is gonna look terrible. I am not happy with this at all. This is not how you're supposed to build these. Oh, God. I did it! I can't believe I'm actually that talented to make trees actually look like trees. That was crazy. So you take, like, I don't know, 10 or 20 of these, like this, in a pretty tight square or rectangle shape. You probably should hit rotate just a little bit. It's a little world creating practice trick. Then you select all of them. Just be careful not to grab the bottom, because then it'll paste the entire floor as well. And you don't want that. Okay, that should have encompassed everything we needed it to. Then Control C, Control Z. We got all the trees and everything's in it correctly. Then you can fly up here and you can start copy pasting and rotating sometimes so it doesn't look... Oh, are those trees in half? Did I accidentally cut some of the trees? Ooh, it's just one though. It's just one. It's fine. Some of the trees, some have been destroyed by deforestation. It's okay. Only that one spot though, on that one tree. Don't forget to rotate every once in a while. Sometimes you can rotate like this. Looks like we're missing a bunch here for some reason. In this game, for some reason, and I don't know how they do it, some kind of wizardry, really big magic. You can have millions of trees on your in your world, and maybe because they don't have a texture or the way that they load into the game or how they disappear as you get far away, you can have so many trees. And watch this. You know, we've got this, so we're gonna go back to this lovely amount of trees. No slowdown in frame rate whatsoever. So we're gonna take the very bottom piece. This is a trick you can do. Take the very bottom piece and come out way over here. We did not go far enough. And take this one all the way over here. Make sure that's long enough. Yep. Then go up. Control C, Control V. And now you've got all these trees, all 44,000 bricks of trees here. Rotate this once so it doesn't look strange. You don't want anything to look like it's copy and pasted. And sometimes the trees will overlap, but it's okay. So let's, we probably got way too much tree real estate here. More than I wanted. Because now we have too big of swaths. I can't make like tinier swaths where the cabin's going to go. Unless you do something funky like this, and you've just copied a bunch of trees into the trees. If any of those bricks collide, it cancels out. Whatever was already there is going to be there. And the bricks that try and overlap those bricks will just disappear. They won't exist anymore. So you'll see some weird trees that have like a lot of missing branches and things, but it's okay. We're not too worried about it, especially way out here where no one's going to really notice. And we're not going to do this, but if you really wanted to get stupid crazy, you could copy all of these trees as well and paste them. It's an amazing feat that they've done here. So now we got these trees everywhere we go. Okay, and here's our open spot, which is way too much field for our cabin. So we're going to bring that in a little bit. Copy a little spot of trees here. Yeah, see, we even got some floating branches over here. But again, no one's going to really go into the woods here. We're not creating this as a horror woods Slender Man simulator. We're just literally creating a cabin. Oh, yeah, good. Yeah, just put the floating trees on the outside. That'll look great. X for this. Just destroy these. And oh, how far back do we have to delete? Okay, wait, go back. No, right there. So what do we lose in that? What do we lose? You know what? I'm fine with it. Let's leave that as an open patch for now. We'll cover it up later. Now we've got our trees. Let's start building our cabin. 2x2, too big? Probably. Let's do, well, one is not really. One doesn't look good. Well, I guess logs are pretty big. So, you know what? We don't want to start with this, though. We want to start with a base of bricks. What color do we want our bricks to be? Let's make like a nice, that color. So each brick is going to be 3 by 2. 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Yeah, it's got to be taller, though. Yep. We're going to make our life a lot easier. Should slot right into place if we did it correctly. So we want to be that high because we want to have a nice large deck. A nice big thick deck. Slot this in just like real bricks. We've done something wrong. Oh, they're not thick enough. Oh, I didn't think about the thickness of the brick. That does not look good, but it's okay. Doing this brick by brick takes a lot of time. but it makes it look a lot better. This may not come out perfectly. I know it's not going to. Yeah, sure. We don't actually need that. Luckily, they're all still individual bricks, so we can, like, take what we don't need out. We probably needed that one. I'm not sure. We should have done that trick we did before, where you put it where it needs to be, and then you make the framework, the grid work for you, not against you. I'm spending way too much time on this, aren't I? Any game that allows you to make your own grid by what the shape of what you're putting down, they've really thought this one through. You've got to go give this game a try. It's on Steam. It's $30, but it is 100% worth the $30. This isn't lining up at all. Probably don't play multiplayer unless you are willing, especially in the summertime, unless you're willing to play with a bunch of 10-year-olds. Because, like it or not, even if as an adult who likes Legos and likes Lego-type games, most of the players in this game are going to be little kids. And that's just the nature of video games these days. If you're in your 30s and you're trying to game, even if you're playing very bloody, mature-rated games, it's still full of 10-year-olds. That's one of the reasons why I just don't. Okay, we've got a very basic shape here. We want to actually come out just a little bit. Wait. No. Yes. Right here. Probably just 3. Let's do 4. Doesn't have to be perfect. That's fine. This is not going to be a perfect symmetrical cabin. That's not what we're going for. Why did that not come out correctly? Oh. Always have that one weird gap right there. Why are these not working out properly? Because the bricks aren't actually bricks. They're not actually, like, meant to be brick. You know what? It's fine. I don't have a problem with it if you guys don't. Close enough. It's literally the groundwork below the cabin. It's fine. Here's where the magic happens. Oh, I forgot they're in segments. It is what it is, unless we use octagons, which we could do. Do we want to do that, or do we want to have them in segments? You know what? Let's use the octagon. I think that's going to be the best way to go for realism. Yeah, that looks about right. What happened to the music? Oh, that looks perfect. Oof, that's not good. Okay, so we're going to delete this one. We're going to send it right through, just like that. Much better. Now we got this. We've got a start to it. We're going to take some of these out, of course, and what happened here? Why did that happen? How did that happen? That's going to let in a draft. We'll just plug it with a square. Okay. We'll play that game. Still a low gap. We can't get any. This is literally the smallest you can get. That's the smallest line you can make. So let's figure out where we want the window height to be. I'm guessing somewhere right here, probably, maybe a little higher. I don't know, where's the ceiling at? We're getting a pretty good start on it. It's very slow moving, though. It is taking as long to build this as it would to build a real cabin, but it's all worth it in the end. Once you build something that you're happy with, you made it. And yeah, especially when you build these trees, you know, when you work hard on these trees and you figure out how to do it, it's very satisfying. I feel like it would be just as fast just to actually build every single log. I think copy pasting is taking longer than that. Okay, now that that's over with, we finally got the window. Let's put a divider in the very center. Like I'm going to know what that is. So what do you think? Right there? Does that look like the center to you? Pretty close. The roof is going to be interesting. The roof is going to be very interesting. Let's go ahead and work on that right now. Let's do a 4 micro block, maybe? Yes, I'm doing it stack style because it's going to be easier than trying to do a 45-degree angle. Don't worry, we only have to do this once. We can copy paste it. Actually, what are we doing? Why are we doing this? Gotta stop it right there. The roof's gotta stop right here. 45 degrees is a good angle for a roof. It's the right slope where you don't feel like you're gonna fall off the roof and die. This may not be the most efficient way to do this, but I don't know any other way. How about now? Are we close? I feel like we're getting close. Okay. That was a little quicker. That should be almost halfway. Let's copy the entire thing. What kind of overhang do we have? We didn't have enough overhang. That's not going to look good. That looks better right there. I think that's right. Maybe right there. It's hard to tell, though. Don't know. I don't know. It just doesn't. We're doing it. Oh, we missed a chunk. How did we end up doing that? How did that happen? How did we let that happen? No, that's not right. Well, what am I looking at? What's wrong? What's wrong with this picture? Oh, no, it's just that shouldn't be there. Yeah, that's not right, though. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is happening? How did... Oh! It's upside down. This whole panel over here is upside down. Oh, no. We're not going to take the time to fix it. We're just going to delete the extras. No one's going to know anyway. No one's going to know. How would they know? How would they know? They're not going to meet perfectly. I can already tell. I can tell they're not going to meet perfectly. It's okay. It's our first roof. Yeah, try and tell that one to the person you're building a house for. I don't think it's going to go well. I feel like we're going to meet in the middle here pretty good. Somewhere right here. We're going to have to redo this. Like that. Because it's not on the same exact track because we don't know what we're doing. We're getting there. It's coming. It's coming together. It's coming to fruition. Whoops. Whoops. Yep. And here. Right? And then this one needs to be right there. Close enough. Okay, time to copy this onto the other side. Probably pretty close. Probably. Okay, so, oh, no, you know it wasn't long enough. Well, it was not long enough. I wish they had like this was the color you used last time. All right, we're going to fill the micro cracks up with micro blocks. It's fine. Oh. Hand gestures. Whoops. Oh, I didn't want to sit down permanently. Wait a minute. That's fun. Floor's going to be wooden floor, obviously. But we got to do it in strips so it looks like wooden floor. Because if we just did it like this, it's going to have just a plain sheet. Okay, so we've got a very unsightly brick wall here. But it's okay. We can do a little bit of a floor raise right here. It's like almost indicating like a different part of the house. Kind of. Just watch your step. Or we just delete these blocks. All right, so we are placing wood flooring down. One of my least favorite house projects to do, actually putting real wood flooring down is a pain in the ass. And there you go. We actually have a standable floor. That's great. Big old hole in the roof, but yeah, we're going to work on that slowly. Here's a problem we're going to have. We're going to run into. Whoops. This front roof is taller than that roof. I don't know what that means for our project. Plus, why is this going down so far? Oh, that's right. We forgot to delete them. I want a little bit of an overhang, which we did not do for that, but the front's the important part anyway. Let's see if we can figure out how to do that. Is like 30 or 40 long things. Okay, we're gonna take the resizer. Yep, we're gonna do it just like that. We're gonna resize every one of them to the correct length. We're gonna have some micro cracks we're gonna have to fill in, but it's a very technical process. This could get very technical. Again, I don't know if this is the actual way to do this. Obviously, there are some issues. A job well done. Our cabin is almost there. Not really. It's barely the shell, but I've been recording for 2 hours, so I'm going to go ahead and say farewell to this video. If you want me to make another video of this, I will continue building this cabin. Let me know. If not, we'll move on from this game and do more horror games like we normally do. Anyway, if you guys like this video, please hit like and subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.